we're going to start. Okay, hello everybody. Thanks for joining. And we'll keep on growing. That's good. All right, let's start. And we have Halley. Today's your day.
Good morning, everyone. Plan your work for today and every day, then work your plan. Margaret Thatcher.
Well said. Well quoted, I should say, right? Plan your work for today and every day, then work your plan. So what do you think the message is?
Well, obviously planning your day, planning your work, but then making sure you're still executing that work. Also, I think it's interesting the way she says this. It's more thought about on a daily task ability versus something yearly, multi-year, whatever that is, taking each day as a fresh start to be able to create those things that you need to be accomplished, and then making sure that you follow through with that plan. She's a smart lady, Margaret Thatcher.
Sure is.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure that we're end of January. If you didn't have your goals set and your business plan set for this year, you're looking into April production. So let us know. We're here to help. Thanks, Halley. Welcome new agents to our offices. We have Ashton Calabasas. Welcome. We have, I know that you guys, some of you on the call as well. It's a webinar. It's new to you. We don't open a whole Zoom or usually we have over 100 people in the calls. It might be too messy, so we do like more of a presentation style. We have the speakers and whoever is presenting, and you guys attending virtually. We can type in your questions, etc. But just want to welcome Meryl Nazar, a friend, a great producer, years in the industry. Welcome to our office. Amy, she is a team lead. Her team is up, in the Northern Cal area and also in the West Side area, together with Joette and Stephanie. Great to have you. Looking forward to working with you and be part of our group of offices. Welcome. Yvette, she moved down as well from up north. Hassan as well, and Nicole Vaziri, welcome, another producer that joined the office. Glad to have you and grow with you, and once again, welcome everybody. Thank you. Is Richard, Halley? Sorry, Stephanie, is Richard already on the call? Okay, he's not. Please check with him again. No. We're gonna get back to him in a second. Let's jump to Mark Johnston with Boomerang Direct Marketing. We had Mark, was it like 6 months ago? So
yeah, probably about 3 months actually, about this time. So yeah, a little while ago.
Time goes fast over here, I guess. Well, but it's a pleasure having you again. And since we last spoke, you guys were actually able to launch that program here in Long Beach. So I would love for you to share with us what's going on.
Yeah, if you don't mind, again, it sounds like we have a few other new people, but if I could just kind of do a quick review and share my screen here, and then we can run through it. But yeah, I mean, as Meny said, definitely thrilled to be back with you guys. Last time we chatted, we were kind of in the process of just exploring the area and figuring out how we do launch. And now we are officially moving forward. So March will be our first month. For those of you who have maybe forgot or are not aware of what we do, essentially we are a really easy, streamlined way for you guys to stay in touch and in flow with your sphere to obviously ultimately generate more repeat and referral business. So trying to solve that problem again, which it doesn't matter really what training you guys follow. We obviously know there's a ton of different ones out there, whether it's Ninja, Buffini, other things like that. The message is always it's at least 30 to 36 touches per year you need with your client to be fresh in their mind. And I'm not going to bore you with stats, but there's definitely one poll that I like to share because for me it really jumps out and screams opportunity. This was a study done a few years back by Zillow where they polled over 13,000 homes, basically asked these homes after closing, whether they bought or sold, did you ever hear from your real estate agent again? And there were only 6% of people that said that they heard something regular. And that was defined as at least once a month. So again, for me, I share this stat because that should scream a huge opportunity for you guys to be ahead of 94% of the other agents out there if you're only sending one thing a month. And that doesn't even have to be Boomerang. That can just be really anything. But we provide a really easy way for you to do that and knock out at least 1/3 of those 36 touches. But essentially what we do is we partner with businesses, restaurants, entertainment venues, different places, not only in your area, but they could be local, they could be a little bit more national, but we secure high value offers that we basically send out on postcards that are personalized from you, and we send that out every month. So it's a great way to provide a ton of value for your customers and things that they're actually going to use. I showed this slide last time. This is just, a handful of probably more national chains that you may recognize, but again, well over 1,300 different businesses that we've partnered with across the country. But again, what we do is we send out 8.5 by 5.5 postcards. These are physical postcards that go out. And again, as you can see, there's a ton of different variety of things that we do. And as we're launching, we're looking for new partners. And what I always try to say, especially to agents when we're kind of moving into new markets, is this is a really great opportunity for you to not only provide value for your clients, but if you have a client that maybe owns a restaurant or a business or something you would like to see featured on these offers, you can get me in contact with them. Give me their name, their phone number. We will reach out to them, see if we can secure, an offer. And actually, we're driving business for your client as well. So it's kind of a carrot to throw out to your clients as well. But again, anywhere from home and garden shows to the zoo, to ski tickets, to free rounds of golf, car washes, all kinds of different things that we'll put on these cards and send out to your clients. Every card that we send is personalized from you. You'll see on the bottom there, it's compliments of your name and your company name. And then on the back, we have the offer. On the bottom left, we upload your photo, all your personal information. On the top right, we have your company logo. So again, it's a great way for you to really personalize these offers. Our very first offer, and we're thrilled that we were able to lock it in, coming in March, is with Corner Bakery. So that's the actual card that you will be sending out. And again, it's a very popular offer that we've done across the country, very well received by clients. So again, this offer is not only available in dining, but it's also for takeout as well. So again, we understand the restrictions and things are hopefully starting to open up back now, but this is an offer that is certainly redeemable. Our deadline for this is February 20th. So keep that in mind because you have to have everything done, your account completed by that date in order to participate. And I am offering you guys a promo code as well for $15 off of your first month. So it's a really great opportunity to jump on board, try it out, see what you get. We have a ton of testimonials. I'd certainly encourage you to go to our website, boomerangdm.com. But I would like to play one for you because, again, for me, it's better to hear it from the agents that are actually using our product.
I think every agent should be using Boomerang to stay in front of their clients, provide value. I'm John Cole with the Impact team at York Castle Real Estate. I had a client call me. I had sold them their house in 2012, and I went over to their house to do a listing consult, and there was the Boomerang card on the kitchen table, and they're like, "We're so glad you send us these every month." I know for a fact that they would not have called me 8 years later if it wouldn't have been for the Boomerang they get every single month.
So again, for me, this testimonial is cool because you just never really know when your clients are going to be ready to buy or sell. So it's about the consistency. It's about staying in front of them, but then also providing them with things that they get excited about and value that they're actually going to use. So signing up, this is my favorite part because again, it's super easy. You guys are going to spend 5 or 10 minutes to get your account created. And then literally it's a set it and forget it. You don't have to touch it again. We secure the offers. We go out, we do all the artwork, the marketing, we send them out on your behalf. You don't touch it unless you want to. So you'll create an account, you'll upload your photo and your logo, you'll enter your billing information, you'll upload your database. If you have your clients in an Excel document, it imports right to your account. And then again, you don't touch it again. We start automatically sending these offers out. It's really, really simple. And again, very low cost as well. So we have a couple different options, monthly and every other month. Monthly is 87 cents a card. And bi-monthly is 97 cents a card. Again, this includes postage. It's mailed directly to your clients. You'll also see an unmailed option. What that is essentially if you don't have 50 people in your database, because we do have a minimum of 50, you could get blank cards sent to you. It's the exact same card, just doesn't include postage. And people will use these for open houses. They'll put them in listing packets. They'll keep them in the car to hand out. So it's a great way to build your sphere and network as well. And then we have a lot of agents that will do a combo of both. They'll mail out 150 cards to their clients. They'll get 20 in-house so they have some on hand as well. So there's a lot of flexibility. But that is the only fee you guys are going to pay. There are no other fees. There's no contracts. You can cancel at any time. So again, it's a really flexible way for you to provide a ton of value. And the one thing I do like to point out too is that we do geocode every offer. So if you guys have clients that are, say, in another state, now you have a client that moved to Colorado, you could put them in your account as well. And based on their zip code, our system will automatically send them the offer that's in Colorado that they can actually use with your information on it and everything. So again, just another little cool feature that we offer. So again, that's a really quick overview. I know probably a repeat for some of you, but certainly would encourage you guys, email me, give me a call, go to our website, get signed up. The one thing I do want to throw out there too is obviously I'm automatically going to give you $15 off, but if we can get 20 or more people from your office to sign up before that February 20th, I will up that $15 to $20 for all of you guys. So it's kind of a, obviously a fun little game to encourage you guys to get signed up, encourage your colleagues. But we're really excited to launch and we know we can really help drive business for you guys throughout this next year. So I appreciate the time.
Yeah, good job, Mark. Thank you. Another already, a few agents already just subscribed, launched, and if you don't mind, just to also put information on the chat so people can just reach out to you directly. That's going to be helpful. Give it a shot. It's we see value at it. It's different. It's innovative, and I think that today also, they just changed the orders. We have Rich, our broker, Rich Pisani, going to talk about that in a second. But the ease, some of the restrictions. So maybe some restaurants will open, not open, but whatever it is, it's still very valuable to get some kind of a discount code with a food pass or discount or whatever. So I think it's on point.
And just with that restrictions and everything, we are obviously working very closely. Anybody we partner with will be open. They will be available. Now, there could be a freak thing that happens and they close last minute, but that is, we're doing all the due diligence to ensure that these offers are redeemable. So definitely don't let that slow you guys down.
Well, Mark Johnson with Boomerang, thank you so much. We're going to hear more from you guys. Appreciate it. Feel free to email me whatever you want. We can send out to our teams as well.
Awesome.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Rich, you in the call?
I am. Excuse me. I am here.
Morning.
So yeah, as many mentioned, they have eased the restrictions and on the order, and that affects restaurants and whatnot. How does it affect us? How we do our business? And it really doesn't affect us in any way. Everything is still status quo, and we still cannot have open houses. I know that I have heard from some agents that, well, they're doing open houses down here, and they say they can. Well, they can't. That's a direct violation of the Cal OSHA guidelines. And every MLS, it doesn't matter who you belong to, CRMLS or ChrisNet, they have a mechanism to report such violations. If it's a specific listing, CRMLS at the bottom says report a violation, and this is a violation. The stay-at-home order, the orders for us, I say this all the time, at the beginning of all this, we were not essential businesses. And so we had to literally stay at home and sit on our hands, and we couldn't do anything. Then we were named by the governor an essential business. And what did that mean? And the first line of the order, as far as dealing with real estate, is if it cannot be done virtually, in an in-person interaction is taking place, you have to take these precautions. Now, we all know that we can do a showing virtually, so they can shut us down, they can restrict us even more. So that's why it's most important that if people are doing open houses, if people are violating these guidelines, we have to police it ourselves, because at any moment word gets to Sacramento, it can be shut down in a minute. So if you see those open houses, report them to the MLS. Also, there was some agents who said, you know, around Christmas time and, oh, it's the first of the year, I like to pop by and give my client a little gift and whatnot. You know what? That's not allowed either. The essential part of real estate is buying and selling and facilitating the sale of property. It's not marketing yourself. So dropping off stuff is not allowed. You're not even supposed to have paper brochures or anything at your listings. There should be no interaction. Now, the only thing that's available to you is email blast, text blast, and mailers. So, but dropping by, dropping something off, well, what if they know I'm coming? It doesn't matter. You know, all you need is one person to report it, and you know, it ruins it for everybody. So I just want to stress that our business, even though the order has changed, it really hasn't changed how we do our business. And you know, and I hope that you're all following the guidelines and taking the precautions and whatnot, because you know, this will end. We're getting close, so stick with it. All right, that's it for me.
Thanks for the good news, Rich.
Yeah.
Rich,
Yes.
quick question and clarifying, because people are asking. So to report an open house, you report it on the MLS listing itself, correct?
Sure. Report a violation. Sure. There's a little button at the bottom for CRMLS users and ChrisNet users. Actually, ChrisNet has a button on SRAR on the front page of SRAR. There's a button to report an open house. They've gone one step further, but yes, you can go into the listing and report that violation. Yeah. No direction signs, no nothing. Even if you have appointments, it's, you know, you shouldn't be using any signs that have, you know, that are pointing people, the public, to a property.
Also, just as a side note, not that you should do it, right? But at all, just follow the rules, etc. But if anything happened, right? Also make sure not to put on social media, and not in our company, not in any of our offices, okay, KW. But I see a lot of on social media stuff like that. Oh, we're door knocking today. We're doing this. I mean,
yeah.
It's you know, maybe trying to spice it up to get some traction going and excitement, but be careful and just be fair to, like Rich said, to fellow realtors, because it goes back to us, and we don't want to be the bad guys, the guys that, you know, spread the virus or whatever it is that you know, can trigger different, you know, rules, etc. So just keep doing a good job, and you know, last year was a busy one, so there's no reason to have not to have another one this year. Rich, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, thanks for the insight. And if you have any more questions, email Rich directly or reach out to the team leaders. We can help out. Next, let's go to our broker metrics. Let's go over stats for from last month. Hold on, there we go. Yep. So. I didn't prepare a recap of 2020. We actually had a good one yesterday for the commercial group, with CoStar was hosting our event, and they did like a kind of overview on the commercial stats. We'll do one next meeting for the residential 2020. But let's go over the trends locally in our market shares. Let's look at Long Beach, for sale versus sold. And if you look at the last month of the trend, drop of about 15% in the inventory compared to December 19th compared to last month, December 2020. So once again, drop of 15% in the inventory. The sold units, right, what's sold went up by 30% compared to previous year. That's 343 homes sold last month. And it's almost 40% increase in the amount of homes that went into escrow only in December. That's a big jump right there, which we kind of know what to expect in January, in this month in January, closings wise. So that's looking good. Average sales price right now in Long Beach, that's as of December, drop of about 4%. The average active price, the active listing price, it's still very high compared to the median price, and the average sold price went up by 7%, just over 7%. Now it's 688 in Long Beach, 688, and keep rising. Days on market, another important stats, especially when talking to sellers and of course buyers as well, urgency to write an offers, etc. Currently, days on market, average days on market in Long Beach dropped by 36% compared to last year. December of 19. Now the average is about 28 days, even under 30 days. It's pretty incredible in Long Beach. 28 days average days on market. Let's jump to West Side. Sell versus sold. As you can see, there's more inventory kind of waking up. West Side, we saw the trend in the last couple of months. So about 17% increase in the inventory, which is encouraging. Sold dropped by 25%, 29 units compared to 39. It's more of a higher price point. And increase in the pendant in December, jump of almost 15%. That's 39, almost 40 homes went into escrow. Average price, increase of 13%, 13% in the West Side area. The median over there right now is just over 5 million. 5 million. It's almost, almost the same as December of last year, more or less. And there's a market. Of course, it's a bit of a longer period of time. We saw also like shorter times, of course, but in December, the average went down by 15%, only 72 days in average compared to 85 December of 2019. And lastly, Calabasas market share. Inventory dropped by 19% compared to December of 2019, 200 versus 250. Sold jumped by 41%, 226 units compared to 160. That's a massive jump right there. And look at the pendant, almost 51% increase compared to 2019. 172 units compared to 114. We are definitely busy in that area over there, and it's a mixed price points as well. So I think that's part of it. Average price in the Calabasas area currently it's just over 1.1, almost the same as last December. In days on market, dropped by almost 50%, 47%. 27 compared to 51 in the month of December. That's also pretty. I don't remember any previous years of under 30 days, maybe 29 days max. So that's a lot of I guess all cash offers too over there in the various price points. Well, you see what we have. You see the trend. Let's look to our affiliates and see what they have to say and to share. Let's start with our lender. I know we have Jojo and Alex on the call. I can hear you. I cannot see you.
Jojo, you want to start or you want me to start?
You just did. Go for it. Alex.
All right. Hey, everybody. Alex Skur here, NAL Financial, the lender down in the coastal office in Long Beach. Thanks for having me. It's good to see everyone's face again. Rates started going up during that inauguration period, and then we've seen them come back down a little bit over the last week or so. So we're still really, really aggressive in our 30-year rates, somewhere in the 2.5 to 2.75% range. And we're still seeing underwriting turn times quick, but transactions are taking like around 25 days on my end. Purchase market is again picking up after that little bit of the slow holiday season. So really excited about that for you guys on the buy side. And we had some some good things happened with the Federal Reserve, and the Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, was confirmed for that. And she's very accommodative, which means rates should stay low. And Jerome Powell, the head of the Treasury, came out also about a week ago and said that he doesn't see rates going up. So use that in your quiver there when you're talking to buyers. Rates are staying low, but right now is still a really good time with those 30-year fixed rates to get people in. That's all I got. Jojo, let me know what you got.
All right. Morning, everybody. So congruent to what Alex is saying and pretty much supportive of Meny's numbers, 2020 year end, new home purchase application remained very strong despite all the things that were going on politically in December. The numbers are still high. Mortgage Bankers Association estimates it'll continue to this trend through the first quarter of 2021. And to support that, just like Alex said, mortgage rates are still quite low. On a national average, it's about 2.8 for a 30-year and about 2.3, 2.2 for a 15-year. A little lower in California. We're a little bit more aggressive here, but still low on a national average. Economic forecast from Fannie Mae is very optimistic for the year through 2021. It started out very strong so far, despite, again, all the different commotion that we're hearing in the news. But as far as the economy is concerned, it remains strong. If you've been watching the Dow Jones Industrial, it's still above 30,000. It's a little low today, about minus 300 points, but it's still hovering the 30,000 mark, the highest yet in its history. So your 401ks and your retirement plan should be doing very well right about now. On the negative side, year-end delinquencies on the FHA continues to get larger. Not enough to create an issue nationally, but the trend, it is getting increasing trend, mostly in the FHA and the VA products that are currently on the books. The forbearance was extended to March 31st for FHA. So any people holding FHA loans can apply for forbearance all the way to March 31st of this year. And also the moratorium on evictions continue and was extended to March 31st. Lastly, an interesting news came out last week. If you're familiar with DACA or so-called Dreamers, FHA announced that they can now qualify for FHA loans. Prior to this announcement, DACA Dreamers did not have access to mortgage products per se, because they were classified as not U.S. legally able to qualify for a loan. But FHA did announce, effective last week on Tuesday, that DACA or the Dreamers can now qualify for the FHA product. Could be an opportunity for buyers out there today. Back to you, Meny.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Alex, Long Beach, Jojo, Calabasas, West Side. Let's hear from our title, Clear Market. We have Lori on the call. How was your, what was the action like in December, and how's the trend? We almost at the end of the month. How's the trend for this month so far?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you see me?
I can see you and hear you.
Okay, wonderful.
Technology.
So I was just going to piggyback a little bit on what Jojo had to say. Normally, during this time with the kind of downturn and the loss of jobs, we would have expected a lot of bank-owned and short sales. But because of the moratorium, both the federal and the state eviction protection, we are not seeing any of that. So for the California, for their hold on evictions, it is good until June 30th, 2021. And then the hold on utility shutoffs, it's yes until 4/16/21. So we do not show REOs or short sales in the near future. Meny?
Thank you, Lori. Appreciate the insight. Same question to, we have Mindy with our NHD company, MyNHD, and then we have Christy and Jessica with our home warranty company, Old Republic. What do you have to add? What do you see out there?
Do you want me to go first?
Go for it, Mindy. Good to see you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. I'm Mindy with my NHD Natural Hazard Disclosures. And there is a new assembly bill that came out January 1st, 2021. Assembly Bill 38 is the supplemental high fire or very high fire severity zones. So what does this mean to you? It means that both the state and the local very high fire and very high fire severity zones must be disclosed. This is not on your signature page on the NHD report. The way you find this out is that when you get your listing and you represent your seller, don't wait to go into escrow. Call us, go on our website, mynhd.com, email us, get your NHD for your listing. There's no money up front. When escrow opens, let us know where it is. That way, when it closes, that's how we get paid. No close, no pay. And the purpose of this law is so that the seller can fill out the home hardening disclosure advisory form that's brand new on CAR zip forms. And that's so if the home is older than 2010, the seller must disclose if they're in these high fire or very high fire severity zones. What separates MyNHD from a lot of our competition is that we've been doing local disclosures on our whole entire report since 1998. So local disclosures is not new for us, although it is for a lot of other companies. So keep in mind that all you have to do as agents is ensure that the seller fills out this HHDA form. MyNHD is in partnership with CAR on your zip forms. It's not an accident. We've been endorsed and approved by them. So we are on your RPA zip forms, very first drop-down box. And what you want to check is the MyNHD NHD report for residential, 1 to 4 units. If you are a buyer's agent, I just want to remind everybody, please don't ever leave it blank. Please don't write seller's choice when you're filling out your RPA for an offer. If you do, by law, you have to accept whatever the listing agent seller wants to give you for an NHD. And because this is the only report in real estate not regulated and mandatory per Civil Code 1103.7, you really have to choose, because that way you are ensuring that you've requested what you want for your buyer. And if the listing agent goes to give you any other NHD report, you can negotiate. Sorry, I wrote in my contract, my NHD, this is the one I want for my client. They've never had any issues on their report since 1998, no lawsuits, nothing. Here to keep you safe and protected. So if you have any questions, I'm always available. I will be teaching my class today at 1 o'clock. We backed it up from 2 to 1 because there's an ARIA South Bay event today, and I'm very involved in that chapter as well. So please join me if you have any questions. I'm happy to go over it, and I'll be going over this extensively today at 1, in addition to the NHD report that we have online. So thank you for having me. Nice to see everybody.
Thank you. Good info.
Thank you, Maddie.
Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yes.
Of course.
Thank you. Christy, Jessica.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so
morning.
much for inviting us to be on your meeting this morning. I'm Jessica Wood, Old Republic Home Warranty, and Christy's here somewhere too. We just want to say thank you so much for sending your home warranty business our way in 2020, and we are so excited to be your preferred home warranty vendor in 2021. As far as home warranty updates go, we do have new brochures coming out February 1st that will include new pricing. So please be sure to adjust your contracts accordingly. I will put the links to our new PDF brochures in the chat box. Please be sure to grab those, save them, reach out to us if you have any questions at all. In there, you're going to see information about our new value-added services with Porch Home Helper. You're going to see information about our 2-year home warranty policies. You're going to see all the coverage that we've added to Platinum Protection and more. But again, we're here for you guys. If you have any questions at all, I love getting the texts when you're just writing up a contract. Hey, Jess, how much should I write in for XYZ, this kind of a property? I love those texts. You're also welcome to check out our website. It's really easy to get a quote online at orhp.com. You can type in whatever kind of property it is. If it's a mobile, single family dwelling with an ADU, great. You can get a quote online or from us, reach out to us anytime. And keep an eye out on the calendar. We're going to be hosting classes throughout the year to just try to help add value and help you build your business, show you our marketing tools, educate you on home warranty and more. We're here for you guys. We really appreciate you. Christy?
Yeah, just some interesting COVID facts pertaining to home warranty. I know that a lot of times people will hear, oh, they don't cover anything, but fun number, in 2020, Old Republic actually spent $20 million more on home warranty claims than we did in 2019, which is a lot of new appliances, systems that we repaired. Our call volume literally doubled, and we actually replaced versus repaired 8 times the systems that we normally would have repaired, because so many manufacturers have shut down and parts just aren't available. So in that Platinum plan, you're going to notice that there's extra coverage for code, mods, upgrades, and that's so important because we're replacing so many systems. And when we replace them, obviously codes and mods are necessary, and that's only available in that Platinum plan. So if you're selling a home that has the older systems that you think might need repaired instead of replaced, it's really important, that Platinum plan. But $20 million increase in 1 year over the next is something that we haven't seen in 45 years. That's a lot of funds to spend. So just, if you have any questions, we're always here. I know that you don't see us every day, but we're only a phone call away.
Thank you. By the way, that was a very good insight and a good tip, because someone buys a house, whatever price point, and if everything then breaks down and don't work, so it doesn't feel so good, and looking for someone to blame, and it's most likely might be the agent going to get the phone call first, right, and then reach after. Make sure that they know to invest properly in the insurance. Insurance is we need it. What can I say? So make a smart decision, and yes, people, regardless to the manufacturing, missing parts, etc., people stay home today more than in the past. So there's more wear and tear naturally on appliances, etc. Right? So it just makes sense. So make the right decision. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Right. Good information. Very helpful. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And let's go to our TL section. Halley, Stephanie. Just quick overview first. As Meny mentioned, we have 2 p.m. class with her. There's no class today with Rich at 4 o'clock. It's going to be rescheduled for next week. And we have a few sessions tomorrow. There's the 2-day career visioning. If you're looking into how to, improve your skills on growing team, hiring, etc. Career visioning led by Paul Morris, our regional director and owner of multiple offices. He's going to lead those 2-day session. And 2 o'clock, there's a great class tomorrow. Halley with Valerie in Long Beach.
Yeah, absolutely. So our assistant team leader here, Deborah Bell, and then Valerie Condon, who is a very experienced agent, also has been a coach to many of our agents here in the office. So she works very primarily with sellers and listings, and is really going to be sharing that secret sauce in those relationships that you have with them.
Deborah, anything else to add?
No, we're looking forward to. We've been getting a lot of inquiries for working with sellers. So Valerie does a phenomenal job, and I always love teaming up with her to teach. So be there, join us.
Cool. That's going to be live on our KW Shares group.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And then Friday we have Coach Fritz. Fritz.
Yes.
What's up with Fritz and Net Worth Tracker? What's the content?
This is going to be a continuation of last month. He was speaking last month on the 12-week, is it the 12-week year, the book that he's been doing?
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to be circling back to that and doing another segment of it. And he's really excited to bring it to you. So be there. Also on Forward Living.
Thank you. We have our second mastermind for the year the one for February, the Art of Negotiations. We're going to have great guests from each office, from our 4 offices participating. Long Beach, South Bay, West Side, Calabasas. Usually it's the first Thursday at each month at 2 p.m. So make sure to attend. Same thing is going to be online. Halley, Deborah?
Oh, Dave Jenks. For those of you who've been in Keller Williams a long Those of you that have been around Keller Williams for a while, you are familiar with Dave. He's a phenomenal presenter. I happened to see a post of his on Facebook, and I reached out to him and said, hey, would you be interested in bringing this to some of our offices? So it'll be happening next month, Tuesday, February 9th at 1 o'clock. And you're going to walk away with some really valuable information. So make certain to put that on your calendar.
And then, go ahead, Ali. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying, just to reiterate, he is the co-author of the MREA book, which we all study and implement. And I know most of us have read at some point of our careers. So this is really giving you the opportunity to be in close connection with someone who's coached millions of agents around the world to bring their businesses to a top producing platform. So.
Yeah. And then on a side note, everything we give you guys on a weekly schedule, monthly schedule, it's not random. It's just all to build and condition you properly on what you should focus on. And once we bring in that caliber of a speaker, we're gonna sponsor it. You just have to show up. And it has various topics. We think that definitely focus more on listings this year is the key, because there's so low inventory, right? Some areas it's like only 1.5 months inventory. It's crazy. So you want to capture that market share, right? And if you already have the skill and you're mastering, you have the systems, you have the flow, great. It's always good to sharpen those skills. If you're not there yet, show up to train by the best. Okay, that's the best way to do it. You always want to be mentored and coached by others. So this is going to be exciting. Show up, please. I'm going to make sure to promote it properly, but just before. Stephanie, ignite us.
Ignite. So there's a couple things I just want to talk about real quick, but we have Ignite training back by popular demand. It's something that we always do every other month. It is the Ignite Marathon from 9 to 3 on Saturday, February 13th. So make sure that you reach out to your TL, find out, to get registered for it. It's free of charge, and just a way to always be improving, growing, learning, all that kind of stuff, because it's all encompassing of everything that you need to know, rapid fire from in your business, right? Ignite your business to closing the deal, and then boom, taking action. So we always rotate different instructors and everything. So you always get a different perspective every time you take it. So there's always some new little nuggets from that. So that is Ignite, and super excited. And then also I wanted to mention women's group. We didn't have it on the calendar there for some reason. So January 29th at 4 p.m. on Zoom, we have our women's group. It's What's in the and sorry guys, you guys can close your ears. So for the women, it's What's in the Stars for 2021. We have, back by popular demand, Rashek, who will be giving us a reading, right, for the 2021. And if anybody wants her to pull a card for you, she does that at the end of every session, and it'll be super fun. And Halley and I have been working very diligently at the rollout of the new logo, new name for the women's group, which will be rolled out in February. So hold on and wait for that. It's super, super exciting. We'll have apparel, we'll have just different marketing opportunities, and we have a fun-filled schedule for us to kick it off for 2021. And then one other thing, Meny, sorry. We do have I think there's a lot of people on this call that are on our WhatsApp group. right? Some people, we have 120-ish people on our WhatsApp group. That's all inclusive of, that includes Calabasas, Long Beach, West Side, and South Bay offices. And for some of those of you that don't like texting and hate being, ding, 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 pinged, right? Then that's probably not for you. But if you want to be in a smaller group where you get notifications of, the trainings that are coming up and different ideas and people share stuff, please reach out to your TL and they will send you an invite for the WhatsApp group. But it's really an awesome way to get, up to the minute information and connect on an even higher level. And two more things, I'm hurrying, Meny. So the NHD training is at 1 o'clock today. We had to move it up. So it's at 1 o'clock, not 2 o'clock. I'll be sending out WhatsApp notification on that. Rich's class at 4 o'clock has to be canceled. So just wanted to let you guys know that. We'll be sending out reminders. And then I'm doing an impromptu CMA class at 5 p.m. on our regular Zoom. We've been getting a lot of people, especially the newbies saying, oh my God, how do I do this? So I'm gonna help you. We're gonna help you with that at 5 o'clock today. So I'm done.
Good job. What was the app?
WhatsApp.
What's up?
WhatsApp.
Okay, good. So I try to, it doesn't let me. Can you just copy the link and put it on the chat for the ad so they can join? Thank you. What's up? That's the app. Okay, so we also have coming up in a couple of weeks, or 3 weeks or so, virtual family event. It was supposed to be in Vegas. I mean, they might open up, right? But no, it's too late to book the whole shenanigans. But it's going to be virtual, back-to-back masterminds. It's one of the best events out there for realtors. Hands off. We've been doing this, the last few good years, at least since I joined, and even more so. That's one thing that wasn't really in some capacity is networking. It's a bit harder to do virtual networking than when you go there in person, etc. And I can tell you, we have an agent that joined us, and she put her clients in touch with our KW Puerto Rico team out there, and they're already in a couple of transactions over there. Same thing with KW Israel, multiple transactions going on just for the just relationships. I mean, see people in the hallway, and you chit chat and you talk to people and what have you. So attend this, not just for the content as a professional. They're going to have some kind of virtual hangout rooms or whatever they call that. You just go online and check it out. And you can meet people from, once again, all over the world, right? And I think it's going to be actually easier because you're going to a couple of clicks and you got the information. Make those connections out of state for sure, out of the country, highly recommended, right? The trend's always changing. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and you want to have your preferred person in Arizona or in Central America or wherever that might be, right? And there's 140,000 or even more KW agents all around the world. I think it's close to 150,000. So that's a whole thing right there. Award ceremony. Very excited to do our first ever virtual one. There's nothing like to do the in person. We're very fortunate last year to pull the trigger and do one in end of January instead of March, as we always do. So we got to enjoy that. Without fearing from COVID, etc., or even knowing about it or caring about it at that time. Times change, of course. So super excited about that. Calabasas is going to be February 1st, which is this coming Monday, right? 2 p.m. And Coastal on the 3rd, which is the Wednesday, and West Side. I think it's a typo. It's a Thursday, the 4th. Thursday, the 4th, 3:30 p.m. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to have the slide. It's going to be a live broadcast over Zoom. So you're going to get the link. I think you already did. And everybody are invited to watch the Zoom, of course. And we're going to broadcast and share the entire presentation as the slides as we would have done in person anyways. And after that, those slides, we're gonna drop the share screen, and you're gonna see the step and repeat behind us. Each office, once again, those different days. And by RSVP only, the recipients that have the actual plaque, they already know to RSVP with our front desk. So if you're not, please do. And you can come here and take the plaque, social distancing, take a picture, and post and share the news with the world, etc. If you are under 50K production, you also have award certificate, and that's going to be emailed out to you, signed by us, etc. You're going to get an email from us. You don't have to come and get it in person. At the same time, if you want to come and take a picture with the step and repeat, we're going to keep them for a couple of days, 2 weeks actually, just to, no pressure. So come and hang out and take a picture and share the news. Halley, Stephanie, anything else regarding that?
No, just congratulations, everybody. I know that we're going to be celebrating virtually, but we're still just so proud of you and proud of your growth. And 2020 was so difficult for so many, but then a lot of you had your best years ever. So just be really proud of that hard work, because we're really proud of you.
Yeah, congratulations, to all the many award winners, not many award winners, many. Anyway, so yeah, because there was a lot of award winners on the list that weren't on the list last year. So it's super, super exciting, sending out the invitation to people like, hey, we have 30-minute, like Meny was talking, we have 30-minute increments where you come in and social distancing, just really make it an event, because you guys worked hard for that. So there's a lot of people that in the Calabasas office that has responded to my email indicating if they would like to participate in that. And then I'll be reaching out to those who have not yet, so we can fill up, of course, social distancing and not gathering, right, Rich? and get you guys have full acknowledgement of your special day. So thank you.
Yeah, once again, congrats everybody, and we are going to share the love and the posts and everything. So that's that. Lastly, just to share some quick links with you. You don't have to type it in, or you can take a screenshot. I'm going to hit send in a second. It's going to be in the chat for all of you guys. But we keep sending you tons of things, so it's all over the place. So here's there's actually twice as many as you see over here, but that's just the juice of it. I want to share this with you. What you're going to get is just kind of like a teaser, a promo for our marketing studio. That's our marketing team. Those guys have been just working overtime, grinding, doing amazing things for you guys. Reach out to them. I did a few blasts that came out from me to you directly. Learn what they do, how they can help you to rebrand and to just make you look better out there, and use those services, right? Seller concierge service. I'm going to have a session, if not mistaken, next week. With the concierge next week, which is February, on Wednesday the 3rd, 10 a.m. Just mark down your calendars. You're gonna get the calendar in a couple of days. I'm gonna have a session with them, and they're gonna share more programs they enrolled. And now here's one thing you need to understand, that our concierge is different than other programs out there. There's more advantage to how we do it. There's more flexibility, and those guys are extremely, extremely creative. So what you can offer to your clients, or how you can market yourself, is far away, far advanced compared to the competition. And you need to learn what it is. You don't have to use it, but you can take advantage of it. Okay. And then, more other content, our calendar for 2021, the Producers Club on Fridays, our book club, our masterminds, commercial is only for commercial groups, unless you practice commercial. And then our first quarter, the 3 months training calendar. And lastly, our resi and commercial menu for the services. So I hope that that kind of, will help out to you guys. And I just did this, and look at your chat. I have to fix the last 2 links, but that's fine. I'm going to email you out anyway. So look at your emails. Let me see if anything else. No other questions. Ladies, anything else? Matt Silva, you got the links. Thank you for asking. Perfect. All right. Okay. With that, guys, happy Wednesday. Thank you. Stay healthy, stay busy, and we'll see you. We'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.